Welcome back to Good Evening KU. I'm Ella.
And I'm Elena. So how are you doing today?
I'm good, how are you?
I'm doing good. The career fair was super duper busy.
It was. There was a lot of people out in the Welcome Center earlier today. Yeah.
And a lot of different companies. And, I was swamped.
Did you talk to any cool people?
I talked to a lot of the news stations.
Nice.
Got all their business cards, lots of papers.
Perfect.
I got a backpack from one.
Awesome.
I also got a fidget spinner that is a bottle opener.
Oh, it's
Fox
like
4.
Multi-purpose, you know?
Yeah,
That's good.
I was like, ooh.
This is fun.
And I saw the guy taking pictures, and he was taking a picture of me.
Last semester, I was at the career fair and I got a picture sniped of me when I didn't know it. And then it was on
I've seen that one.
the KUJ school Instagram.
I saw it. I was like, oh, that's Ella.
Yep, I was right there. It was awesome. Not my best picture, but that's okay.
You could repost it, be like, it's me.
Look at that. I'm at the career fair. Hire me for an internship, you know?
It's me. Did you get a new headshot or anything?
I got a headshot at the last career fair, so I kind of am just keeping that one right now.
Yeah.
But what
I
about
guess
you?
that's kind of fresh, but I hadn't gotten mine done until it was fall of freshman year.
Oh, wow. So it needs an update.
So it was a year and a half. So I was like, oh, my hair was short then. My hair is long now.
Yeah.
So I needed to get that updated.
Need an update.
So
yeah.
That was super quick and easy, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
What'd you think of the weather yesterday?
My boyfriend fell. And
Actually?
He was, I don't know where he's walking, but it was like a Tom and Jerry moment. He was like, he just flipped over. I was like, oh,
That's
Lord.
so funny. One of my friends texted me and was like, I should have packed ice skates for my way to class today.
I know. There was black ice too.
Yeah. I got out of my car and didn't know I parked on ice and slipped and fell. Just right out of my car. It was awesome. I don't think anybody saw it. I was kind of laying on the ground, looking around. I hope really anyone saw that right now, but I think I was in the clear.
The last time we got snow and it was that blizzard, I saw a teacher wipe out in front of Wesco. She went,
and you're like, do I say something? Do I not? I don't know.
I think I need to keep walking. I don't want to comment.
Yeah.
I was like, ooh, that probably hurt.
Yeah.
That hurt.
Yeah. And it sucked coming from, I felt like it was spring last week. It was amazing. Everyone was at the baseball game because they've been doing so well recently. Mm-hmm. And then a blizzard, basically.
Mother Nature, please, just pick one.
Yeah.
And just
stick with it.
Be done.
Stick with it.
It's spring now. No more blizzard, no more snow. Please.
Yeah.
It's March.
Yeah.
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 Well,
I think you have something to tell us about third places and extra places you can go and visit in Lawrence.
Yes. On Sunday, I went to this awesome bar and cafe called the Nostalgia Room. They are a non-alcoholic bar, and they also serve coffee as well, or they have tea. They have little bites as well, maybe some bagel snacks, things. But they make everything fresh in-house. They have mocktails, anything you could ever want or dream of. They have their signatures, of course. They have classic lattes, but they always have that special menu, or even what do you call it? The holiday menus as well.
Oh yeah.
I went there and I talked to their owner, Emily Kate. She's so nice.
Awesome.
She was so much fun to talk to, and their bartender as well. Yeah, they're open pretty late too, but it's a great place to study or even just talk with friends. Package, please.
That does occur.
The Nostalgia Room is a space for those seeking connections without alcohol. Owner Emily Kate believes the community can thrive without relying on traditional drinks.
I think that this space reflects me in a lot of ways in that I'm really asking people to explore and look at their relationship with drinking in general. What is it that brings us all together around that? And could that be just as important without the alcohol in the glass? And it actually turns out, you don't even need that at all. I got sober 4 years ago, and that's my own personal journey. I think reflected a lot that I thought for a long time I needed that to be a certain kind of social or a certain kind of to have a certain kind of presence. This definitely reflects my relationship with alcohol and how I've tried to remove it but not necessarily demonize it.
With the growing clientele, Emily has witnessed the profound impact of her venue.
I don't think I knew how big it was going to be. You know, I think I knew it was going to be good, but I didn't realize how much it was going to affect people. And I get feedback all the time that this is a very safe space for them. Get a lot of students in here, and I feel like it's really cool to watch students find this place and then figure out like how they want to be a part of this place. And sometimes it's to study, but it also sometimes is like to socialize.
From a classic latte to the customer favorite Oklahoma Rose, the Nostalgia Room is the perfect place to study for midterms or to hang out with friends. Reporting for KUGH, I'm Elena Hesterly.
Really cool. What did you order? What would you recommend?
Yeah, so when I was there, Emily actually made me the drink at the end of the video, the Oklahoma Rose, which is one of their signature drinks. It's a little fruity, has a little spice to it. I don't really know how to describe a spice in a drink, but it just has like all these different flavors, and it kind of also tastes kind of flowery, but like a good kind of flower.
Oh, interesting.
Like a rose.
Yeah.
It was very good, and I was like, oh, I can pay for that. She's like, no, when people come in for like press or anything, they don't need to pay. I was like, oh, that's very sweet.
That's awesome.
But I ended up also getting a classic latte. I was like, I'm feeling a latte.
Yeah.
So, but I got that, and it just felt good to like give back to them and thanking them for their time. But they make everything with such love and care. Like,
that's awesome.
You can generally see that they love doing what they do, and it was just a lot of fun to film that package. They were so much fun to talk to. Like, we'd been talking like 2 hours before the actual interview, and when the interview, like I hit play, she's like, blah blah blah, and it was a lot of fun to film.
Yeah. Where can people find this place?
It's like off of 9th and Louisiana.
Okay.
I don't have the exact address memorized.
That's totally fine. Just general area.
It's like 8 minutes away from campus, so it's very close. Especially midterms next week. Definitely stop by to get some nice, lovely coffee, or if you're feeling like a mocktail, it's also a great study place as well.
Awesome. Thank you so much for sharing that with us. We're going to head on over to Ju and Jordan for the news.
Thanks, guys. I'm Jordan, and this is your Good Evening KU News update. President Trump imposed new tariffs earlier this week. The tariffs affect 25% imported goods from Canada and Mexico. Trump has also imposed 20% tariffs on China since entering office. This could cause American consumers to pay more for their products, especially gas and groceries. Canada and Mexico have started the retaliations against these economic moves.
The 2025 Oscars aired on Sunday night. The film Honora took home the most awards, winning in 5 different categories. A few highlights included Wicked winning Best Costume Design and Production Design, Dune Part 2 taking home Best Sound and Visual Effects, and Flow winning Best Animated Feature. It was a night of fashion, film, and prestige.
Blizzard conditions slammed Lawrence on Tuesday night. After a week of warm spring weather, the biting cold, blowing snow, and ice came as a shock. 2,400 Lawrence Energy customers were left without power Wednesday morning due to the storm.
Moving on to sports. The season is over for the women's basketball, but 3 individuals earned postseason honors. Sophomore guard Samaya Nichols was named to the All-Big 12 first team. Junior Elle Evans was honorable mention, and Regan Williams was named to the All-Freshman team.
The men's team dropped their last 2 games against Texas Tech and Houston, and now have just senior night on the schedule to get their 20th win on the season. 24th ranked Arizona will visit Allen Fieldhouse on Saturday, with tip-off scheduled for 3:30 p.m.
The baseball team sits at 10-1 after last weekend's series against Omaha. The Jayhawks are back with 4 games against Milwaukee this weekend, with Game 3 being held in Wichita on Saturday, so it won't conflict with the men's basketball game.
Senior Tommy Barth was named the Big 12 Newcomer of the Week. The transfer from East Tennessee State went 6 for 12 with 3 home runs, including a grand slam in the first inning on Saturday. He has reached safely in 10 of KU's 11 games this season.
And last but not least, the softball team begins Big 12 conference play this weekend in Waco, Texas. The Jayhawks will play 3 games against Baylor on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Kansas has won 8 of their last 10 and is currently 10-7 overall.
And that's it for sports. We will take a quick break and be back with Josie for weather.
National champions deserve a clean campus. Don't wait for other Jayhawks to pick up your mess. Keep the University of Kansas clean.
Where you go to college makes a statement about you. This place will become a part of you, your identity for life. The University of Kansas, a great place to be you.
Welcome back, Jayhawks. My name is Josie Parks here with a weather update for you. Let's go ahead and get started. A brief overview for you. We have some warm weather approaching for the next week, and our winds are finally dropping off after we've been slammed the last couple days. If we take a look outside, we have cloudy conditions with a temperature of 47 degrees. Our feels like is 39. This is due to our southeasterly winds at around about 10 miles per hour. If we go ahead and take a look outside of Topeka, we can see these cloudy conditions. If we look at our surrounding areas, Topeka is at 49 degrees, Ottawa at 50, which is the highest in our local area, Leavenworth at 44, and Kansas City at 45. Moving into the night, as the night falls, we can see a drop-off in temperature, but due to our cloudy conditions and the winds, it's going to be a warmer night than we'd typically expect. At 5 o'clock, we have a temperature of 47 degrees, at 7, 44 degrees, and at 9, 42. Our winds will stay constant at around about 10 miles per hour with a slight increase or decrease at 9 miles per hour, but will be mostly from the south or southeast. Tomorrow, we should expect a temperature of 55 degrees, which is warmer than today. This could be due to our warmer nighttime temperatures increasing tomorrow's temperatures. It should be partly cloudy, but overall, a great day to go outside. We still have our winds varying from 9 to 19 miles per hour with gusts up to 35. This wind will see a difference in our feels like temperature 5 to 10 degrees. Here's a precipitation map from now and until early Sunday morning. As you can see, there's rain circulating our area, but for the most part, we should be untouched. Now for our 7-day forecast, we can see our warm temperatures for next week and our wind finally dropping off. Let's go ahead and take a look. So Thursday, today, 48 degrees, Friday, 55, Saturday, we have a beautiful weekend ahead of us, 52 degrees, but with less wind, so it should feel warmer. Sunday, we finally get into the 60s. Monday, a great way to start our school week, 70 degrees and sunny. Tuesday, our wind returns, unfortunately, but we still have great temperatures at 69 degrees. Wednesday, partly cloudy at 64 degrees. That's all I have for you. Make sure you stay tuned in for Jayhawk Jukebox at 5:30. Thank you.